One man saw a dangerous worm inside his friend's apple. He quickly shouted and told his friend, but his friend thought it was impossible to have a worm in a fresh apple. Still, when his friend took a bite, he saw the worm inside and got very scared. He asked in surprise, "How did you know this before?" When the man opened his eyes again, he realized that he had got a power. He could now see the truth of things. Then his eyes fell on a jar. With his power, he knew the jar was worth $1 million. He asked his friend, "How much is this simple jar?" His friend said, "I bought it for $100, but you can take it for $50. The man quickly gave him $100 and took the jar. His friend asked in shock, "Why do you want this jar?" The man only smiled and left. The next day, he opened an antique shop by the roadside. A rich girl saw the jar and said it looked very old. At the same time, a thug came, grabbed the jar and said, "Now this is mine." The man stood up angrily and scolded him. The thug shouted, "This is just a useless jar." Just then the girl said, "I am ready to buy this jar for $1 million. The man gave the jar to her. The girl quickly cleaned it and its real look appeared. Everyone there realized it was a very expensive antique. After that, the man went to the birthday party of the most popular girl in school. A rich boy found out that the man had opened an antique shop. To insult him in front of everyone, the rich boy brought out a stove and asked the man to tell its price. The man saw that the stove was at least 1,000 years old. When he said this, the rich boy laughed loudly and didn't believe him. Even other classmates laughed at him. Then the rich boy challenged him, "Do you have the courage to buy this stove for $50,000? Without any hesitation, the man agreed. The schoolgirl advised him not to rush, but the man quickly took out his phone and insisted on sending the money. The rich boy gave him the stove and laughed loudly again. He told the man, "I actually bought this stove for only $2. It's fake!" The man didn't answer. He calmly took a sip of wine. At that moment, the girl's father also arrived. People were still laughing at the man for buying a fake thing, but the girl's father looked at the stove carefully. At once, he realized it was a very valuable antique. He immediately offered to buy it for $10 million. Hearing this, the rich boy was completely shocked. Subscribe to our channel for part 2.